What's up, guys? Oh shoot. Hang on a sec. Forgot this. Alright. Now we're good. So this is a really casual introduction, if it's not obvious. I'm literally just sitting on my floor. But that's just how we're gonna go with it today. Anyways. Just keeping it real. What's up, guys? It's me again. It's Stephanie. I'm finally putting up the video of my transformation as Daenerys Targaryen. This was for a Christmas party back in December for my dad's work. My mom and dad always go every year, and then this year my boyfriend and I got invited, and the theme was couples in movies or TV shows. So of course, we chose Daenerys and Jon Snow, especially with that last season's finale. So yeah, it was very interesting. It was a challenge, but I love doing these kinds of makeup transformations. I've done zombie special effect makeup. I've done, oh my gosh, so many different characters. I used to do stage makeup for high school productions back in the day. So I just love doing special effect makeup and whatnot. So this was really fun to do it on myself. So if there's ever any sort of look that you guys want to see, I'm definitely down for the challenge. Halloween is my absolute favorite. So anything like that with like gore, guts falling out, wounds, scary stuff, anything. I am so down for the challenge, so just let me know if you want to see it. Anyways, yeah, so this was such a fun look to recreate for me because clearly I look nothing like Emilia Clarke, whatever her name is, the girl who plays Daenerys. You're taking like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl and then total Habibi features. So if you want to see how I transform from this to Daenerys, just keep on watching. She's so cute. Alright guys, so first things first, if it isn't obvious enough, I need to change my eyes. So we popped in some blue contacts, and this was my first time ever having contacts in my eyes, and for someone who's afraid of things going in their eye, it was an experience. I definitely recommend getting used to contacts for a day first if you have a costume that you need to use them for. And now just using some lip plumper to imitate Emilia Clarke's really plump, juicy lips, and priming the face with some pore correcting primer. Just getting the skin ready. And then to lighten my skin to match hers, I used a lighter shade and mixed it with my normal foundation. And I also refrained from self-tanning during this because I really wanted to appear lighter like the actress. And now using NARS Shape Tape Concealer in a very light color, I am using this to highlight the high points of my face and also restructure the bridge of my nose to match hers more. She has a little bit of a wider top of the bridge, so I just tried to imitate hers. And now taking Laura Mercier's Secret Brightening Powder, I'm just setting the under eye areas and all the other places where I highlighted and lightly baking it. I don't like to do this too much or too intensely because I do have really dry skin and it can tend to make you look really cracky and just kind of cakey. But for this situation, I really wanted perfect skin. And now taking my Hoola bronzer and just carving out a contour and trying to shape my nose similarly to Emilia's because, is it Emily or Amelia? I always forget, but Daenerys' actress. Trying to make a nose similar to hers because I clearly have a different one. And also working with the jawline and the cheekbones because she has a very prominent jawline and really nice cheekbones. And I realized that using the bronzer was a little bit too much of a warm tone, so to match the actress's really very fair skin, I used a bit of a cooler shade from my Anastasia OG original powder contour palette. You can never go wrong using this one. And I'm just going over the areas that I'd already gone over and adding just a little more. This was definitely an interesting look to do, having like warm toned skin and having a tan. It was a challenge, but it was really fun. And just trying to sharpen out the jawline a little bit to match hers. And wiping away that baking powder. Now I'm just adding a little bit of blush to add a rosy glow. And this one is by L'Oreal True Match, and it is in the color Barely Blushing. And of course, you know how I am about collarbones if you saw my Valentine's Day video. I'm just contouring my collarbones slightly, and later on I will highlight them to make it look super elegant. And now priming the eyelids with MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. This has always been my favorite. And I don't know if I show this, but I covered it in a little bit of powder as well. And now taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette and using a mix of Warm Taupe and Bon Fresco, putting that in the crease and on the lid with a thick blender brush. And then also taking it beneath as well. And I was trying to create more of a round affected eye because I have very almond shaped eyes. And then with my finger, taking a little bit of the color Vermeer and placing that just on the lid to add a little bit of a shine. And I don't know where the footage of me doing my eyebrows went, but I was really mad I couldn't show you. But basically I used a blonde shade in the pomade and also in the little brow mascara by Anastasia Beverly Hills and straightened my eyebrows out a lot to match hers. And now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild highlight in the color Blue Ice and Pink Heart for my cheeks.
Give you back your homes or restore your dead to life.
And I'm really layering that on there to really make it stand out and look very kind of magical a little bit. Daenerys always has been a little bit of a mystic character, if you know what I mean. She's supposed to have purple eyes too, so I added a little bit of purple horseshoe as well, and just kind of like a gradient effect so that the colors of the highlight were not all like plopped in the same area. They kind of have a little bit of like an ethereal aura effect where like as the light hits one area you start to see one color transition to another. And then taking Blue Ice, I highlighted the tip of my nose and the bridge just to make it appear a little bit more slender like hers. And I also got the chin and the forehead a little bit as well, just to make sure this is super glowy. And now of course mascara. My all-time favorite is the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme. It's the only mascara that really lengthens my eyelashes without making them curl backwards. I think I said before, I have really curly eyelashes, so it takes a lot to get a mascara that actually lengthens them instead of just making them curl all the way back. So this is definitely a go-to. And I really didn't feel like opting for fake eyelashes for this look because she generally is very natural. And so now taking Pink Heart and a little bit of Purple Horseshoe and highlighting my collarbone and my shoulders to look extra glowy. And that is the makeup look, guys. Or actually, I think there's one more step I'd forgotten to do. And I am right. We're taking a little bit of a bone-colored or like white-colored eyeliner in the inner tear duct and the lower lash line to make my eyes extra round to look a little more like hers. And now we're ready for this wig. Alright, let me tell you, this wig was a process. I have never had to put a white colored wig on my hair like this and have to conceal all my dark hair, so it was definitely interesting. I took a little bit of that blonde brow mascara that I'd used for my eyebrows and actually had to cover my baby hairs with it because there was no way for them to not be popping through a little bit. So I just tried to conceal them as much as possible when the wig was actually on. But to get my hair in the wig cap, I just French braided my hair all the way down and then made it into 2 braided pigtails on either side. And then you'll see I'm just going to twist them up into the braid. And then pull that wig cap right over. Oh my gosh, this is so weird to watch. Oh my gosh, I look like a baby. I literally look bald. This is so weird. And then here you see me using that brow mascara, brow gel, whatever it's called, and kind of covering up my little baby hairs on the side. Oh my god, I look like an alien. And now it's the time to put this wig on. I was so excited to buy this. I looked everywhere for a good wig, and I ended up finding this one on Etsy. I'll link it below. And oh my goodness. The moment of truth. Girl, get your hair on. Oh my gosh. And I was honestly so shook when I first put this on. I had never seen myself with hair like this or eyes like this, and it was like looking at a different person completely. So crazy. And of course, it needed a little bit of playing with to get it to look totally natural. Because it was a lace front wig, I had to readjust and recut the lace a couple times. So I was up in the mirror like this for about 15 minutes just playing with it and working with it and trying to get the hairline to look as natural as possible. From this experience, I realized that I have a very short forehead. So to fix it, I just tweezed a little bit of it, and it looked a lot better. And then there you see my Jon Snow popping out. And this is my dress. I got my necklace from Etsy, and my dress, I actually got one to look very close to hers. And I just gotten it from a bridal boutique, actually, around my house. I was looking at the actual replicated costume, but did not end up getting it. And there we are, all ready to go. I had to put mascara in my boyfriend's beard to make it look black. That was interesting. If you want to see how I made him look like Jon Snow, maybe I'll do another video sometime closer to Halloween, since we have the costume and the wig for him now. And yeah, guys, I am officially shook. I looked like a completely different person, and watching this back again months later, I am shocked again watching this. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed and were entertained. I really enjoyed doing this, and I cannot wait to do the next video. I'll see you guys, and remember, Precarious.